changed. They were only reaching out because they saw I had something they wanted. And sure enough, the next day, my mom called again. This time she left a message. "We're going through a rough patch. Nathan and his wife might lose their place. We were wondering if you still had that spare room you used to mention." I laughed. Out loud. Because that spare room? It didn't exist. I bought the whole house. And I bought it in cash. I didn't respond to my mom's voicemail. Not that day. Not the next. Not even when my Aunt Janice messaged me on Facebook saying, "You know it would really mean a lot to the family if you stepped up right now." Stepped up? I nearly choked on my coffee. Where were they when I was sleeping under a bus shelter, Aunt Jan? It's funny how people love to use the word family, like it's a get-out-of-jail-free card. Like blood somehow erases everything they did, or didn't do. I didn't block them. I didn't rage post. I just stayed silent. But silence, apparently, wasn't enough. The following week, I came home from a client meeting and saw a familiar car parked across the street from my house. A silver Honda Civic. The same one my parents used to drive. I stared at it for a good 5 minutes before I even turned into the driveway. There was no mistaking it. And sure enough, sitting on the porch with a Tupperware container of what I assumed was guilt-laced banana bread, was my mother. She stood up when I got out of the car. "Oh my God, you look so good," she said, arms already reaching. I didn't hug her. I just looked at her like a stranger. Because that's what she was. "Mom," I said quietly. "Why are you here?" She had the nerve to smile like this was just some casual drop-in. "I wanted to see you. It's been so long. I thought maybe we could talk. Catch up." I leaned against the doorframe and didn't move. "Is Nathan okay?" I asked. Her face flickered. And there it was. The reason. The real reason. Not love. No regret. Not even a half-hearted apology. "He and Alyssa lost their apartment," she said. "They fell behind on rent. The baby's on the way and they just need a place for a little while. Just until they get back on their feet. Your father thought maybe we could all stay here, just for a few months." I almost laughed. "You kicked me out with a trash bag and a note," I said slowly. "I begged you to listen to me, and you told me to learn something from it. And now you want me to give up my peace, my home, for the son you threw me away for?" She blinked. Like I'd slapped her. "It was complicated back then. We were just doing what we thought was right." "No," I cut in. "You were doing what was easiest. You believed whatever Nathan said because it made your life simpler. It didn't matter if it ruined mine." There was silence. For the first time, I saw something close to shame in her eyes. Then, defensiveness. "Well, we didn't know how things would turn out. You've clearly done well for yourself. So maybe it wasn't such a bad thing after all." That's right there. They abandoned me, and now they wanted credit for it? "You're not coming inside," I said firmly. "And you can tell Dad and Nathan and everyone else that this house doesn't have a spare room?" She opened her mouth, probably to beg or guilt-trip me. But I was already turning the doorknob. That's when she said it. "You're being selfish." I paused. I turned back around, looked her in the eye and smiled. "No, Mom. I'm just done being useful to people who only remember I exist when they need something." Then I closed the door. She didn't knock again. That night I lay awake thinking about everything. The weight of what happened. The fact that they were bold enough to show up here, to ask for help, to act like we were still family after what they did.